Hey, what's going on, everyone? What's going on? This is your boy Herbie from lifeasatrucker.com. Today we're going to talk about choosing your route. Choosing your route. Oftentimes it's simple to choose your route. Other times it's a tough decision because you look at what time of day it is, what cities you're going to be going through. If you know you're going through cities during rush hour, then it's something to take into account. So right now I'm going from Greensboro, Reidsville actually, but a lot of y'all probably don't know what Reidsville is. More of you probably know what Greensboro is, so I'm just going to say Greensboro, to McDonough, Georgia, which is right off of I-75 south of Atlanta, which you know technically would be southeast of Atlanta because of the direction 75 goes. Might be southwest, it doesn't matter. South of Atlanta on I-75. So the most direct route, the shortest route, would be to take 85 all the way to Atlanta, then get on 75 via 285. I-85, 285 to 75. That's the most direct route. I-85 to 77 south, all the way to Columbia, and then east on 20, and then cutting down on 20, Route 20, State Route 20, or it might be county, I think it's State Route 20. And then south on Route 42 is another way. It's about 40 miles longer. But I'm not going through Greenville, which you know they have construction between Spartanburg and Greenville. And I'm not going through Atlanta. And it's supposed to rain the closer we get to the evening time, in both directions actually. But an experienced driver that's going through Greenville and Atlanta during the rain, you got an idea of my concern. Pretty much anywhere you go during the rain, especially the more dense the population is, the more vehicles on the highway, the increased likelihood for you to encounter traffic issues, incidents, accidents, you know what I'm talking about, hold-ups, congestion, due to any of those occurrences. And so all of that must be taken into account. Even though going that route is shorter, it doesn't mean that it's going to be any quicker when you take all of that stuff into account. Of course, you want to look at the time of day. I would have been hitting South Carolina right at that rush hour time, about 3 o'clock. So that means going through Greenville during rush hour and hitting Atlanta during rush hour. Now another alternative would have been cutting across Route 441 at exit 149 where the TA is in Georgia. But that still puts me through Greenville, South Carolina during rush hour, even though I avoid Atlanta. And you got to look at the 441 from I-85 through Georgia. That's not highway speed, that's back roads as well. So the time it takes to go across there from I-85 and going down to get to, well, let's say we're just going to judge to I-20, because from I-20 down is the same way I would be taking going this way. So when you compare both routes in its entirety, taking into account things such as congestion, the distance in back roads, comparing the distance in back roads, whereas, like I said, there's 3 different routes I could have taken. One is all interstate, that's putting me through Greenville and Atlanta, and I'm taking into account the potential for rain based on the weather. I'm gonna looking at the time of day, which means I'm going in rush hour time period. Then the second option is cutting off of the interstate closer to the end of the route, which is getting off the interstate at exit 149 in Atlanta. In Georgia. And then the third option is going south, getting off 85 on I-77 in Charlotte and going all the way down to hit I-20 and coming across that way. Now look at the traffic on I-20. Y'all know how traffic is on I-85. Congestion most of the way, no matter what time of day. Not heavy, but you know what I'm saying. There's a lot more traffic than it is between Charlotte, once you get south of Rock Hill, between Charlotte and Columbia, and then going from Columbia to east on I-20. It's a lot less traffic. So you take all that you take all of that into account when you're choosing your routing. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Got any comments, questions? Leave it below. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for sticking it out. And see you on the next one. Obviously, if you like the info, subscribe. If you think it can benefit other people, share it. Peace.
This is North Carolina Public Radio, WUNC, in 71 degrees.
Be at the gate when it opens. Can't really always do that, but when you can, it's a good thing. Oh man. Yeah, when you can, it's a good thing.